Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Plopped Diaries with MJ. I'm MJ, your host, your gamer, your simmer, all that good. And we are about to get into part 3 of my camping rec center build. So, if you are new and haven't watched the previous sessions of this particular build. This build is currently for my outdoor retreat mini series. So I guess camping seems to be the theme of the season. Um Interestingly, there is a new pack that's coming out. If you don't know, now you know. The Sims team had dropped a trailer for their new expansion pack coming up. Adventure awaits. So, though I'm making this rec center for Granite Falls, and it is 2025, and I'm having the ability to actually make a rec center, I'm hoping this could also double as something that could work or function in the new Adventure Awaits expansion pack. I don't know what all the functionalities are just yet. I have not seen the gameplay trailer, but I mean, this is a camp, and we've got some particular activities that each room is designed for. So, just to give you a quick recap of what we did last time, we had a like front desk lobby room for people to come in and they can check in or sign up for an activity, and then this will be where a camp staff member would work. Over here it's just like a little pass-through area, extra seating in case you need to go use the restroom. And then we have, just some like memo boards to look at, and we'll probably have some displays over here on this table. I thought it was cute to put this little scout board right here for any scouting activities or events coming up. And then over here is our hallway to our two different activity rooms. So on this side we have the crafting room. So this is so cute. The kids can come in here and enjoy crafting. And then I don't know about this on the wall. And then we got a hobby board right here. I'm not sure if kids can partake in a hobby board, but these easels are within the blueprint that's set on the ground. So someone can come if they want to play Minty at camp. They can, and help other camp goers in their artistry. So there we have it. And then over on the other side we have the yoga studio. So campers can come and join a yoga session and get themselves some mats, some weights, some refreshments and snacks over here. This is actually the lemonade, or I believe with this tray from, what was it, Backyard Stuff Pack? I believe so. You get lemonade, or I think there was another type of juice. Oh, I wish I could remember, but I was just excited for the lemonade. And then we get this like wraparound porch. So I think I'm just gonna put some seating here, probably some love seats, maybe a rocking chair or two. And then that is our bottom floor. Over here I was gonna put 3 bathrooms, but we do have apothecary now. I'm saying it wrong. Apothecary. And I'm like, well, this is out in nature. Maybe I could scoot this over a little bit. And I'm so sorry if you hear me sniffing. I've got the sniffles. I've had the sniffles all throughout this build, so please bear with me. I apologize. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to add the apothecary table. Sorry guys, give me one moment. Okay, so And then you'll probably see other random items in the hallways or whatnot, but that's just, I threw some items down to see if maybe I want to work with them later. This is another like passerby area. We'll probably make this like a gaming area, just a real pass through area where you can just sit and like bond. Oh, I have 3 gaming tables in mind that might be amazing for that. This is the cafeteria. So yeah, we got a little kitchenette nook in the corner over here. uh I love this little pop-up table that came with outdoor retreat. Very fitting for a camp. Like they're just, making stuff on the go and have to reheat things. We got these little paper plates and cups courtesy of the Sims toddler stuff pack. So cute. We got a little table over here that is just a condiments table basically, and the menu for what's being served at camp today. And I put a little buffet table in the back. So if you don't know, this came with the blast from the past event from earlier in the year, I believe. What was that, like January, February? Possibly even March, but yeah, such a cool object to get. This was one of my, I was saying in the previous video, this was one of my favorite objects in The Sims 3 because it's so convenient. And then I also thought, why not put a stage? Because it's camp, and how cool is it to, perform on a stage at camp? Very, very nice. And we also have the upper deck, which is an extension of the cafeteria. So, you come out here and have a meal at the picnic table. So if you don't want to eat, all this made stuff from the kitchen, you can actually have some barbecue. So imagine having a platter of barbecue here on this table and just having a gathering or a party or a potluck of some kind. I think that would be cool. And then you can sit back and relax and like roast some marshmallows here if you want to and watch the sky. So I've got the telescopes here. Even though I'm scared of the telescopes, so I've still got them in the build for those of you who do want it. And I mean, let's be honest, it is something very fitting for camp. So let's see. Alright, so that's the full recap of what happened last time. Today I'm hoping to figure out this passing section in our toddler and infants area. So let me get started. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. So as I said, bear with me because I'm getting over a cold, and sometimes I have to stop and pause to play, but I thank you for your patience and for, checking out my build and showing some support. So back to what we were doing. I was thinking of possibly making this a little area for like games. There are a couple things that I am thinking of. So one, before I forget, there's this thing that came with Enchanted by Nature. It is $450. Wow. Now, does one person use this, or can multiple people use that? I'm not sure. Anyway, Nature Press. I'm not sure if this is like an item that's like a solo item or anyone can come up to it and use it. But I'm going to sit that down because I think that will be fitting for camp as well. So nature pressing is like basically pressing any flowers into a book. And then, that pressed version of it allows you to kind of craft a new image that you can hang on a wall. At least that's my understanding of it. Other than that, there's the card table I wanted to grab. Oh, I can't spell. It's not that I can't spell, it's that my fingers are not hitting the right buttons I want them to. Oh yeah, I forgot we got this with that Casanova kit. Now that's not the card table I wanted, but very nice. Why is it only showing me that? Interesting. If I go to Here? Indoor activities? Huh. What's this? Fish aquarium. I might put aquarium here. Let's see. Oh, we even got who's who and what's it and this. You know what? In this watch, this will do fine. But I forgot that's only Don't Wake the Llama. You can't play cards on there. You can play cards on here. And I can turn this into the green swatch. So I'm thinking that probably facing this way. And okay, that's the base game card table. Old Mater chess. And then this is the pop-up table. Should I swap it out? I like the base game one better for this though. But does that give more campy vibes? I don't know. I've been using wood everywhere. Okay, well I guess we'll see. There's also symbols that came with Growing Together. Y'all, shout out to Growing Together. That's one of my favorite packs. They just did a wonderful job with that. I think I'm gonna go with this Growing Together table, cause why not? I could, you know what? This one matches this one. If I get rid of this one, that's card table. At least it adds some cohesion in here. I mean, we'll try it out. Let's see. I feel like if I do that, then I probably shouldn't do wood in here. Because I was going to just grab one of these chairs. And then, which mind you is still fitting. But in this case, since they're like basically plastic pop-up tables, I feel like I should have one of those pop-up chairs. So yeah, something like this. I mean, it is giving, or like a little camp chair. No, that should probably go outside, shouldn't it? I don't know. Oh geez. Okay, give me a second. Why do I get excited about these things? This was another thing that I was so excited about. When For Rent came out and I was told, oh, we're gonna have these chairs. The excitement in me. Now, I would just do 4 to a table, but again, there's only so few Sims that spawn, and I don't want all of them just in one room. Yeah, so we could do that. And then, what do I want to do? What would I like to do? I don't know. Let me think about this, you guys. Let me think about this. Okay, so I know I wanted those two. This makes me think, well, how will I go about this nature press? This is, it being this small makes me think, okay, it's possibly just for only one sim to carry in their inventory. I've not seen anything like this before. So I'm not sure how to react to that. Let's see. What other indoor activities do we have? Or that's another thing I could create. Just have some tables. In case, you know, Sims want to do, they come to camp, maybe they want to do their homework. Is that lame to do your homework at camp? Yeah, I'm not sure. This? Is this too much? I mean, now is it safe to play that right there next to the staircase? No. Does it look good? Yeah. And it kind of matches what's going on in here. All right, well, yeah, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm just gonna, let's just keep that like that. And maybe I possibly want to put like a desk over there with the archive machine, because you just never know what might come in handy. I like the archive machine. I use it a lot. Like, a lot of my sims are academics, but even for things that are outdoorsy, when you just want to learn something, it just makes sense. I just need to find the perfect desk that sort of matches the vibes. Like a woodsy, this is like a craftsman style desk. It looks a little stuffed in that area. Maybe I should go with the seasons desk from downstairs. And yeah, we're gonna make it, yeah, that wood color. So we're gonna push it all the way back. Pull it up just a little bit, just a tad bit. And again, I'm gonna do the archive machine. Archive. Do, 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 do. Here we go. So why not have one of these old things at camp? Show you how to use one. Alright, and then as far as a chair, might as well get the matching seasons chair, which that would be found in dining. Or I could use this one from Crystal Creations. Or I could use this one from Base Game. Why not? Be a little funny. You're like, oh well, the other chair broke, so we just, you know, gave you this one. Or this is the broke chair. This is the broke chair. Okay, I like that. Now this encourages activity and learning, and yeah, I feel like maybe some like camp style decals on the walls. For some reason I'm thinking Discover University, because I know, yeah, there's stuff like this, but do they have like camp related? This reminds me, I should probably put a soccer ball outside. But no, if I put a soccer ball outside, don't the Sims put those in their inventories? They don't, they'd just be stealing from the camp. Okay, so if I go to decor and paintings, nope, wall art, I'm thinking flags. I feel like flags are something that's very camp-like. What are these? Technically, if this is gonna be here, this should be like outside the camp. Now, where? I don't think I have that sort of style of camp to add these flags on. Yeah, that looks ugly. That looks so ugly. Yeah, I don't have that style. But anyway, what I was thinking of is just having flags on the wall. Now, I really would love just some like flags on a banner, that sort of vibe. But we don't have that. So I gotta show like some camp pride another way. Loving the colors though. I gotta do this without them seeming like they favor um Brightchester. Here, we'll do that. You know, camp. Or do should I just let it be what it's gonna be and just like, yup, Brightchester comes to this camp. I just like the color scheme. Okay, let's see what else. Does Outdoor Retreat have anything that could possibly... Oh, these are cute. They come in a different... Very, very cute from Growing Together. Oh, this is from Seasons. This might work. Hold on. I just want to see if there's anything here that might... Okay, I like that because that's... These autumn ones may help sell the vibe of camp. Spring ones might work too. Although these should have been in the craft room. Wow, these are cute. Very cute indeed. I think I'll go with that. And then what's on the flag? The little flags over here. Y'all, do not sleep on Seasons. It has so much good stuff. Let's see. This would be a perfect time for me to buy the spooky pack. I have not bought it because the only thing I really want in the pack is the darn pumpkin station, so I couldn't like really push myself to just get it, at least yet. I know I want it because I want that station. I just, you know, have not rushed to grab it. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think that fits well in here. I might even reuse that item from downstairs. You know, again, makes sense to have like a little bulletin board. Here, this can go in the craft room. Here you go. Hopefully this makes sense here. Is that just random? Yeah, we'll just try it out for size. Alright, back over here. Do I need the flags then? If I'm going to just... Does that just look like a bunch of stuff on the wall? I'm going to copy this because it makes sense that this, you know, upcoming events memo board would be everywhere. So, yeah, these flags are looking a little random. So maybe instead of 3, what if we just use 2? There we go. You can't tell it's Brightchester. Alright. That looks good. Looks really good. So that will be our upper pass-through area. And then this area will be for our little ones. Now, I know that in base game, we had an update for infants, and it included a little pack and play, I believe is what it's called. These little things. What is better for camp than having these? Alright, so I feel like I want to do I want this color or do I want green? Yeah, I think I want green. So we're gonna have two of these, because you never know what baby, how many babies will be on a lot. At least two. Let's at least have two. Let's have two of those. Alright, so that takes care of them. And then I feel like a chair, or let me see, this, would this match upstairs? So the baby can come and take a nap. Well, toddlers, without me blatantly putting a toddler bed. Now it's, it can pose as just little couches for parents to come watch over their baby. But what they're really there for is for toddlers to come take a nap if they need to. And at least let's provide them with something to play with while they're at camp. So I'm thinking a dollhouse. Let's go to, let's take a look. What's a very campy-esque dollhouse? There's this little tent, which is kind of perfect for camp. But if I do this, I'm not sure if I want this indoors. I feel like I probably would want this outside. I mean, it's really cute and it's very fitting for the theme. Do I want this inside? Then again, it's like, how much stuff can I fit? Yeah, how much stuff can I really fit outside? I can't do everything. So toddlers, by default, they cannot play with that alone. They can come in, and like if there's, I believe if they have a sibling that's a child, they can. Oh, I forgot about this little camper's let me see. To see. And then the other playing component would be this. Oh no, that's for infants. I don't know, guys. I gotta think about this. Oh, let me not forget to put these at the table. At the table. Let me see. Should I put one of these? I don't know. That's quite a bit. See, what I had in mind was, there's this one parenthood toy / object for kids and toddlers, and I think that would be great for camp. Now, your toddlers cannot interact with it unless, oh, this is a better dollhouse for camp. It's got greenery. So yeah, that works. Where is what I'm looking for? I am in the toddler section, right? Okay. Maybe I'm just going too fast. And maybe we'll add a bookcase in here too. Where is it? Okay, well, I'm not seeing it here, which makes me think maybe it's not under that section. So if I go to Parenthood, you guys will know what I'm talking about. I go here and I go to show all this thing. I think this would be a great toy for camp. I love putting this thing in public venues and commercial lots because I feel like this is so fitting. It's like the activity table that you play with at the doctor's office. One of those. So yeah, I could have my infant play and do. Well, you know what? They still could. This is questionable. That's a little big to be indoors. So I could have, you know, this little mat over here. That like that. Okay. So now your toddlers will have something to play with. Kids can even come in here and have that to play with and this to play with. And then your infants, hold on, let me duplicate something for a moment. I'm gonna put stuff on these tables. I feel like there should be a locker in here as well, because you know that's the type of room this is. Okay, so for the infants, little play mat. It feels so empty. It does feel so empty. What do I want to do about that? Oh, that's cute. That's very fitting. Okay, well. Huh. That's what I'm gonna do about that. Let's go to decor. Clutter. Is there any kid items that... Oh yeah, your kids can get cereal. And this is nice because if you have a toddler and you don't want to cook for them, or let's say you just, you know, you're just busy, whatever, you know. Where do I put this? That's so random. Here, we'll put it here. But anyway, they can go and grab their own bowl of cereal, which I just think it's so cool. In fact, there's this lunch box that came with the kitchen, that's with the kitchen clutter kit. So glad that they made that possible. Ooh, we have such good stuff. Alright, back over here. Alright, what do I want to give to the babies? Oh yeah, arts and craft. This makes so much sense. Sorry guys, give me a moment. But yeah, these from Growing Together, oh my gosh, so good. Alright, I'm looking for something I could put on this table that looks child friendly. Ooh, maybe these. And possibly a toy. Ooh, this little toy bin. Or isn't there like a bookcase for kids? Hold on. Yeah, I think I would do a bookcase. do like this, but I wish it was bigger and like a floor standing one. I know we see this all the time, but I mean, this is the closest thing to what I was kind of looking for. So we might go with that. I never use this base game style, but hey, it might actually fit here. Let's see. Or I could go with this. I kind of overuse this too, but it might have the swatches that fit better for camp. Let's get a better look at it. Look, outdoorsy. Ooh, a dinosaur one. I never really looked and paid attention to the illustrations. Brown, red, red, regular brown. So I could stick with the green star, or I could use this, which is sort of like a little house shape or a tent shape, which kind of matches the vibe already, so we'll go with that. Nice. And yeah, I think this looks good. Only thing I'm missing is like, I mean, no, I think that's good. I think that looks really good. I was gonna say a toy box, but I don't want to clutter it too much. As you can see, all the walls are filled up. Huh. Okay. Taking a while to save. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I am. So, huh. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking a lamp in this corner. It just calls to me. And I know, like, with base game, there was a children's lamp added to the game. And it was like a little fox. A little fox, which I think is so fitting for camp. Because a fox is like a symbol of being out in the wilderness. So let me set it to base game. And I thought it would only show me table lamps. Hold on. Okay, it's not in this category, but I know it is a base game table lamp. So I'm going to, it's probably miscategorized. Let me go over to rooms, kids rooms, lights. And here it is. It's called the Cute Critter Light. Very cute indeed. Let me see the different colors. Yep, I think I might go for that brown one there. Oh, nope, I'm going for that one. These are just the other swatches. Oh, that's very fitting too. Have more of an orangey tone or more of a green tone. I'm gonna go for the green tone. I know I've never used this thing. Very cute and very fitting for a kid's room. Also, I think we got tree decals with either base game or parenthood. So let me filter. I feel like trees would be perfect. So go here, decals, paintings and posters. Is this what I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think this is what I'm thinking of. Is that how tall it goes? It doesn't go any taller than that. It either sticks out. Oh, you know what? I think Growing Together has a decal as well. Let me see. Who did this? Is this base game or is this okay, that's the base game. So if I do Parenthood, oh, okay, these are the Parenthood ones, which aren't not bad either. Let me go to Growing Together. Because I know Growing Together had these cool decals. Give me 1 second. Can you believe it's been this many packs since Growing Together? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, this is the cool looking decal. I mean, this is amazing. We have the owl. So cool. I love the little squirrels. We might do the squirrels. Or that says more jungle. That's more, I don't know. I don't know what to call that. It's not Camping Camp. But this is so nice. Okay, I think I want to go with these. So cute. Okay, what else? So that's one side, and I guess do this side. Is this just different colors? Ah, I see. Comes in orange. Maybe I should add like a shelf. Let's look at the shelves, because I want to say there are shelves that have like these little fox animals as well. Surfaces. Displays. I don't know, let me make sure I'm still recording, because, okay, yeah, I am. Gotta make sure. Is this what I'm thinking of? If it is, then there's like a fox on here, I believe. Dog. Cat. Pig. Okay, that's not what I'm thinking of, huh? I mean, it still could work. Now it's stuck in my head. I'm like, what is that thing? Is it? Oh wait, this was a base game update. Now this could work as well. Like the kids come in and they have to, you know, hang their things up. Plaid, you know, I think plaid is amazing for nature. Alright. I'm not sure. Not sure. Let me think about this. Or is it? I feel like it could be a number of different packs that I'm thinking of. Cottage living? Nope. Or could it be? It's part of a. No, that's kids' room. Backyard? Backyard stuff? No. Toddler? Nope. My first pet stuff? Nope. Nifty knitting. And nope. Crystal creations? Nope. Could it be that's part of a kit? Little campers? I didn't even see what popped up for little camper. Oh, the wagon. Huh. Having Castle Estate. Storybook. What about Storybook Nursery? Nope. Comfy Gamer. Okay. That would be this little peg shelf here. Huh. Okay. That's crazy. What was I thinking of? I swear there's a picture of a fox in like a frame. Oh, is this what I'm thinking of? Okay, give me a second. Maybe I confused myself. My first pet stuff? Is that what it is? Oh. Dog. Okay, these are really, really cute. This is not what I was thinking of. No. I swear there is it has a fox. I just don't know what this is or where this could be. This is cute too, because I want to say that this comes in different swatches as well. Hamsters, cat, dog, little giraffe, this little bear. Bear is very fitting. Isn't that cute to have a height chart for when you come to camp? Move these over. Well, I guess those two will have to do. We don't have any like green though. Like, okay, I guess that's the closest thing that I'll get with the natural wood. But yeah, I think that little bear is cute. Okay. I feel like there should be something on this table. A nightlight? Plushie? Let's see. Not seeing anything. Huh, this is cute. You know, there's a version of this that came with, what pack did it came in? And it was like a painted house. I think it was Eco Lifestyle. Really cute. I'm not sure if that's actually functional and like birds will come to it. Oh, this for s'mores. Aw, that's so cute. Very fitting for camp. Alright, so I like that. And that's practically all of our areas for the indoors. And we could focus on, oh well, wait, I don't want to get rid of the lights too soon. I forgot all about toilets. You know what? I'm still gonna do the toilets I think I do want to still save that for last though. Let me focus on the outdoor landscaping. Alright, so let's save. Save our progress, as you know. Okay, now with the outside, I don't want it to look too cluttered. Because I think I'd rather it just looks decently camped than just overpacked with stuff. Because we got enough going on the inside. I do want to keep the horseshoes. And I know for sure I would want to incorporate the blanket from Horse Ranch. So, at least I could do probably spread the horseshoe game over, because I know I'm going to want to put a bush there. Okay, let me see. We have this kind of built into the foundation here. It matches sort of perfectly, really. See, okay, make sure that's not too close to my little log. You know. Alright, and then, yeah, I might not worry about fitting the fire pit out here since we do have one on the upper deck. Which that saves me some time to figure out what to do with it to make it fit. So we got horseshoes over there. And then, do I want to do a big tree in the middle? I could. But then again, here, let me just get rid of this for a second, or just at least put it on that side. Because I don't know if I want it to look like a playground. That was not my intention. So the swing would be nice. I only want to do it if it looked good, you know. Let's see. Huh. Well, what if we had this way? And we just section these two off. Because the thing is, I think I want a tree here. But, you know what? If I'm getting a tree in the middle, then I don't need it there. Okay, how do I want to go about this? So, I'm most likely going to have a gate there. So we probably will space these out and section them off. Okay, so now it looks like a, you know, legit playground area. Okay, looks enclosed, and we might could do some bushes there. You know how we have those like standalone bushes? I'm thinking, would these fit? Probably not, but we do have another one that's similar. If I can find it. This one. Perfect. Like way you enter one way. Now here's the thing. I know I got a blueprint there. Okay, that should work. That should work. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Or maybe I'll add the tree, like a big giant tree in the back, and then put the blanket back there. That way, you know, there's no need to block all of this beautiful view. I'll move that up a little bit. Now we'll just leave the, gotta make it do what it do. Alright, trees. Something big. Well, this is an outdoor retreat tree. It looks so good there. But I'm gonna put it in the back. And I'm gonna put this there. I'm gonna assume that it works the same way as the yoga mats, where you know you sort of just lay where there is, you lay towards where the arrows are facing. Let's see, does outdoor retreat have any more trees? Let's see. If I do base game and outdoor retreat. Okay. I'm seeing these. But I definitely want these to create some shade. And these are everywhere as well. There's a mixture of a lot of different trees here. I've never seen this before. This is interesting. Now, funny enough, it does look like a tree you would hang a swing from, or put the blanket. But I don't think I can, based off the root, I don't think I can make that look believable, like it's coming out of the ground. Huh. Ooh, big tree. See. Oh, this is even bigger. The bigger the better. Because when you're camping, you know, if you know, you know. You just need a bigger tree. You're okay, you just need a bigger tree. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Try to make this pea bush noticeable. The duty calls model citizen bush. Okay. We'll just let that blend in over there. Huh. What else? I do, before I forget, let me see, does this match the area? No. What other trees are there that will match? This sort of match. They look a little funny though. Right, that's not exactly what's over there. Huh. Or should I go with this little tree? No, because I feel like it's blocking the view. Okay, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong putting this little tree in front of the big tree. Does this one have different swatches? No. Okay. That's the natural tree. Let me get rid of this one because it's kind of in the way. Let me grab a bush too. See, I can't really. I have to go in a debug now. So, bear with me. First off, let me get the water bucket from Seasons. I'm sorry, it's called the balloon bucket. Balloon bucket. Water balloon bucket. Because it makes sense for a camp. And you know what? You kids can play with it. Here, maybe in the center here. Well, if they're gonna do that, they probably could just go ahead and get the water hose. It's a decor item that is on the wall, and it is base game. Yeah, garden hose is what it's called. Yeah, might as well just put it under the garden hose. Oops, give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, there's some water holes. These might actually work with something. The ribbons. Where did I put ribbons? Probably here. Put some ribbons up. Why not? For the best scouts ever. There you go. That nature press can go on this table down here. Where is it? Here. Hopefully you don't have to be one designated sim to use it. Let's change the color up so at least it's could be more noticeable. Okay. Okay. This is going good. Alright, so what I wanted to do, let me save my progress. What I wanted to do was to get my favorite bushes from debug. Now, I think I usually find them. They're like debug for a lot of different packs. Like you'll see this bush out in the environment. Like here it is right here. So let me bb dot show hidden objects. Is it on or is it bb dot show hidden objects? It's been a minute, so bear with me, guys. This is a weird looking statue. Huh. Oh, that's cute. Now, I wanted a toilet. So let me grab that. It's the one that I was thinking of. Hold on, let me close the command. But I thought, what would be better in a camp than using outhouse style toilets? Oh, we got the different swatches for this too. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna have that there. And then for the ones upstairs, we're also going to use that. Let me see. Is there an even better, like, wooden style sink? Look at this one, Enchanted by Nature. That's pretty. So I could use this one. It's already outside. So I guess I might as well. Might as well go with the theme. I'm gonna have to go in game and set all of these to bathroom sinks. Since we got that update, we can update the sinks. I forgot what was that with for rent, I believe. Thank goodness. I didn't even notice that my grid was still on. I know that can drive some people crazy. Like, turn your grid off. Please, all those lines. Oh my god, I love it. Now, I don't want to put a mirror. Only because I think the mirror is unnecessary. But I don't want to block the view either. You know what we can do? How about if I changed it to this way? There we go. So now we're not blocking any views. So if I want to put a mirror, it should be fine. But you know how you get some Sims that will come in and just like, oh, I feel like talking in the mirror today, holding up the restroom. They do that. And then your Sim's just waiting. The poor lad is just waiting. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. Add that mirror there. Hopefully I don't regret this. know, this is coming out pretty good. Now, I'm gonna have to put the mirror on this wall because I don't want it to block the view. If I do that, actually move this over. Toilet. I know they come here and they're like, oh man, I want to use the toilets in the rec center. The reason I wanted this to be the family bathroom because we got a changing table with growing together. It's like a community changing table, like station. You'd think it'd be in the toilet section, unless I'm just moving way too fast. Alright, let's go to one and then we'll, oh, I was gonna say growing together. We'll do that. And then we'll add one downstairs as well. Pop it in the corner there. And then you never know what little one's gonna use the restrooms. We're gonna put one there and one here. But yeah, growing together, it came with a changing station. Oh, let me show all. Where is this changing station? I know. Oh, I love these little board games. That's so camp to have these little board games. I feel like, you know what? Let's put them out on the table. That was the other thing. Oh, chess. That's what I said. I put cards, this and that, and no chess. Well, I mean, it's okay. You can have chess downstairs. Hopefully this doesn't make the room look crowded. No, it kind of does. Okay. There's a better table. An accent table that's more skinnier. Let's see what makes sense for camp. Maybe something like this. There we go. Plop that on there like that, that like that, and this is where they store their games. And then we can move this little flag up, move this up, that like that, and that like that. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And before I forget as well, like I said, I do want a chess table. Let's put it, I don't know. Chess. This one, probably this one. And I know there are chairs to go with that chess table, from what I can remember. Let me search for outdoor retreat. I believe these do. Huh. You know what? Let's face it this way so we can at least see who plays. Alright. So, nice. And, yeah, what I'm thinking is I like the having a little blanket over there. Maybe we'll have like a little dirt pathway from there and back to the front and some landscaping. So, save my progress. I'm just going to find the bushes I want, because then that'll make it easy for me to landscape. Okay, so if I go back to build mode with the plants, what's this? Never seen this before. Granite fall shrub. Well, we definitely want to use some of these since they're part of the pack. Well, these two look exactly alike. I don't know what the difference is with that. They probably spawn certain bugs. So, yeah. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is, oh, they have flowers too. One, two, three. These are not their permanent positions. I just want to have them there, so I don't have to pull them out again. Let's see, do they have rocks? They don't have rocks. Alright, so when I open this up, because you know when you go into debug and you unlock everything, it bulks up your menu. So bb dot show live edit objects, and then because I put that in, I should be able to go to asterisk debug. Yeah, and then now it shows me everything that Outdoor Retreat has, including the I'm sorry, I've never seen this tree in outdoor. Am I tripping? Have I seen this before? Because I don't think I have. Where is this tree located? Because I've never seen it. Well, we're getting a tree replacement. Hold on. I've never seen this. I can't believe. I was about to say, did I lose it? Oh. Wow, I cannot believe. Hold on. I'm too stoked now. Hold on. Oh, what? Okay, this one can go in the back corner. This one can go, I don't know, top corner. I cannot believe what I just saw. Anyway, I'm here to find a bush. This is the bush that I was looking for. And good thing it already has the blueprint. As you can tell, that tree doesn't have a true blueprint. So I'm going to have to surround it with actual items with the correct blueprint space so that your Sims don't walk through the tree. Oh, this is lovely. Now, that's about as close as I can get it. Without it going into the wall. So if I scoot this over a bit, can you still play? Kind of. Not really. I don't know. Do I want to keep that? Does it matter? It's a nice thick bush with color. Is it two different versions? Nope. I like this. Okay. Oh man, that's beautiful. Now does it go into my roof? I have to account for that. Oh my gosh. That is too cute. I cannot believe. Because I know cottage living has come with something like this. Well, as like the what do you call it? It's like the pre-order bonus items. Now, Outdoor Retreat was the very first um, DLC. So they weren't doing those pre-order things back in the day. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. I cannot believe this. First of all, let me just surround this real quick with real blueprinted items. Because we don't want our Sims walking through nothing. Just surround that real quick and there we go. And they should have access to this. That I don't mind, but I do want them to. Ooh, this tree disappears so quick, so easily. Is it weird if I put another tree within a tree? Let me see. Wow. I'm still surprised. I cannot believe. Yeah. I cannot believe this tree is here. I cannot believe. Oh. Alright. That's it for that tree. That tree has gotten a lot of love. Let's add some of these purple things and shrubs over here. Let's do that. I might have to get rid of the extra because these blueprints are so big over here. Yep, gonna have to get rid of that. Which sucks because I liked how, you know, it filled the area, but I do like how this bush fills the area, so I'm like, we don't need to. We're okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still torn about that tree. Like, I can't believe that exists. Let's spread some love. Put this over here as well as this little fern. I feel like, isn't there like some wood or something? That's nice. That's very nice. We want outdoor retreat. Search. No? Okay. more of this, please. More of this. Should I put it in the middle? It is a great item. Why not? This is a very handy bush. You can't go wrong with a bush like that. Telling you, cottage living also has a bush that is basically this, but it's lighter. See, these don't come with different I'm gonna put some prairie grass here too, but these don't come with different swatches. I'm putting prairie grass just in case you might want to you know, feel like you're harvesting some stuff. So I feel like that would be very handy. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta place them one by one. Big 4x4 bush. Excuse me. Okay, that goes there. Let's see. Okay, and then we can add some environment bushes, make it look like the rest, you know. And add this over there as well. Not that, but this little thing. There we go. Blend it in. Actually, we can add some more over here. And add some back here. Just a little bit. And let's see, do I like that? Or is this cluster bugging me? That might bug me. Let me see, is that too much? It's too much. Yep. That's fine. Nope. You know what? Let's just swap it out. Let's do the yellow flower. There we go. Much better. Let me see. I feel like since I did all that, it's probably better to put this here and put the bush maybe like there. Yeah. Get all your tree shade. Now, does that look random? I guess it wouldn't look so random if we put like a little basket next to it, but we'll see. Okay. That is nice. Let me see. This tree is really blocking a lot. I think that I like these three together right here. Maybe this little tree will top it off. Nice. Yeah. And then this could, you know, add some visual height for the distance. And yeah, that looks good. That looks very, very good. Or is this in the way? Is this in the way? Let me see. Are both of these in the way? Do I not need all that since I have this back here? I don't know. I don't know. The other thing is, do these could be sideways. Okay, well, this could be sideways. So if the footprint's there, they're able to go here. I mean, it's different. What do I want? What do I want? Or do this sideways. Alright, well, I don't know. Or put this back here. Put this up. Oh. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if I do that, I gotta take this bush away, which makes sense to take that away, which is semi-okay because I could just stick to these surrounding it. You know what? That's fine. We can have this just all around. Oh, wrong thing. Look at how focused I am, guys. I'm locked in. Look at this. Let me see. Can I put this? Yeah, I can. So if I do, let's see, go back to outdoor retreat, search for debug, and then grab their, what? There are two of these ranger station, two ranger stations. Interesting that there are two of them. Anyway. Okay, maybe this should be what's on the table out there while I'm over here. Read that book there. Herbalism. And this one, which is the thickest. Oh. There we go. Well, no, I kind of like that being tilted the way it was. That was okay. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Yeah, so we sort of made like a little area over here for them. And, yeah. Let's say the only thing that I can do or should do is just like wrap this around here. Until you know, yeah. It's just a little area of everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the painting. And And from my landscaping, I don't need that. I can't put this little bird feeder though, because why not? Where do you approach it? Here? Okay, approach it there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get the painting. Let's save our progress. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm gonna get the painting and then I'll like cut to how the painting is. Okay guys, so what you're seeing is a cut in the video to the finished version with the terrain paint and everything. So I know I said I would come back after I did the terrain paint. Whew, it has been some time. I've not only done the terrain paint, but I've added in the final touches and everything in here. So I'm gonna give a little overview, and in a separate video I will give like a literal like walkthrough tour. But for now, since we're just, you know, going through the actual build process, and I got ahead of myself. Yeah, let's just show an overview of what I've done here. So we've got our beautiful terrain paint. I've sort of like made like this little, I don't know, outdoor walking path. Your Sims can come, take a stroll, hike through here if they want, whether they want to exercise or just look up at the stars or just sit on the ground and chat. Cool little space for that. We've actually got, you know, some like solid ground underneath the playground space. I like this texture for a camp. I think that looks really good. And yeah, so because we finished the build and this is our final product, let's go ahead with the overview of what we've done. Now, what y'all saw was a jump in time, but trust me when I say it has been some hours in a day. But yeah, so just to recap, we've got our lobby entryway. We've got our front desk area and a place for your Sims to sign up for activities. I feel like this is so good for wait, I can click on that? Oh, nice. This is great for storytellers if they, you know, want to come to camp. Over here is like a little pass-through area. You can come, you can sit, you can chat, conversate. If your Sims need to take a nap, they can nap here. And we have access to the restrooms. So we got 2 restrooms over here, and there's a potty in one of them because this is family friendly. I did at least attempt to play test this. In doing that, a lot of Sims spawned on the lot. Somebody put a stink bomb. But I guess you'll get a lot of pranksters at camp. And as you know, we kept the, what's this called? Apothecary. The apothecary table, which is handy because in my gameplay I'm seeing a lot of Sims with ailments. Going through this hall, we have the activity rooms. Here's our craft room over here. I like how this came out, especially with the color scheme and how this particular table meshes well with this rug. I like that. And then over here we've got our yoga studio, which I just love this. The little locker and the refreshments table, and actually having access to like outdoors. And I really love this too. The idea of your Sims just getting on a little blanket and looking up at the stars. Beautiful. And of course our little chess table, because, you know, why not play some chess out here. And then of course it wraps back around because we have this beautiful wraparound porch a woodworking table because you never know when you will need one. And of course, it leads you right back in. Now we can go back to our little pass-through area. We go up. And here's our little gaming section. Very nice. I like that a lot. And we got our bathrooms. Guys, I have went back and I was building on a just default lodging lot, and I had switched it to rec center. So with the rec center, you do have requirements to have it function as a rec center. So a shower is one of those requirements. So I plopped the shower down. And you know what? Not a bad idea. I feel like, you know, you might get dirty out in camp. So that makes sense. Who knows what you'll be doing for the day. And then another bathroom here for just whoever needs it. And then we've got the cafeteria area, which is a little different than the last time you guys saw it. I just had to make space because, as you can see over here, and excuse the milk again, I had Sims in here. But as you can see, I had to swap the table out for a bar because the bar is a requirement for a rec center lot. Good thing Horse Ranch had a matching set to go with this cabinet. And I think the adult Sims that are here would just enjoy having this bar. It's a little extra option to have. But yeah, nice. Let me see. I didn't change anything over here except someone moved this guitar. Oh jeez. Can't play test a build with random Sims coming around. And again, we got our beautiful deck area. This is like the best thing about this build, honestly. I mean, it is just gorgeous. I love the string lights. I love that there's a fire pit up here. I love that we have this under roofing because you just never know. Hopefully you guys can put some actual like herbs in there. I'm assuming that the Sims team would have made that possible when they made these vertical planters. But yeah, this is just so nice. I love that we have a hot cocoa tray. I love that Horse Ranch granted us this beautiful, very rustic looking grill. And even with me being scared of the telescopes, they fit here. Yeah, they fit here, and they fit here very well. So that is an overview of what we've done. The only thing, you know what, I am forgetting to show you guys the playroom again to be infant and toddler friendly, in case you so happen to bring your infant and toddler with you. Yeah, we have this little space. All right, so that is our masterpiece camp rec center, and I'd say we did a good job to work with the space that we had. I think this is beautiful and it has a lot of activities here. Another thing I want to say is I will post another video that is just a tour, because the building process for this was hours long, and you guys, you know, you've been with me all throughout the way. But if you ever just want to come back to the build and just have a walkthrough tour, that's just, you know, from the tab POV of actually, you know, walking in there. I love videos like that. I will have that option on the channel as well. So yeah, guys, let me get a little screenshot, cause why not? A little screenshot, little tab mode, and she is complete. Thank you guys for watching, and can't wait to see you again next time on my channel. Bye.